Oh my god,
Jiraxis.
again? Again?
Sharpened blades. It kind of works, right?
Yeah, it can make it that you don't lose your second fight. Although you do still lose the homunculus if you take the second Wrath Weaver and Hero Power, but yeah, we can kind of check. Edwin's not a great Tavern 1 hero, but he's not a bad one. Rough Bomb's really bad news. He started a homunculus.
Well, you can make a 4/4 and just murder him.
That's an option.
I like that option.
Yeah. The issue is when you still lose the fight because you got tokens and you got Murloc token and then you're sad. And you should have this homunculus first and it has a chance of attacking first instead of 2 and then we still lose. Yeah,
You don't lose. You die.
you got the wrong token. With the other token, we lost, guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no, we lost half the time.
Right.
Against the other token. So there's like kind of a...
You could go for the full hero power juice.
Yeah.
It sounds dumb though.
I kind of wanted the Righteous Protector. I kind of wanted the Righteous Protector.
Why is that?
Because the Righteous Protector is just when you're Tavern 1 Edwing, it's just an outlet to dump all your pure powers on it again. I mean,
I
the
see.
thing with Divine Shield's going to accumulate more value than the things without Divine Shield.
Right. Nice,
And
nice,
there's
nice.
nothing else with the Divine Shield. The other thing good to put your heroes on is actually Selfless here. Because that is something that can't grow on its own.
And its effect is really strong.
Right. Like if you have 150-50 and then 6 1-1s, that's a lot worse than if you have like 6 10-10s. So it's like pretty good to spread the stats.
Mm-hmm.
So putting buffs on that is something that's generally pretty good. In fact, having a 50-50 is how you always lose to a mackerel. when you end up with the super lopsided comp, you are always 0% against a mackerel comp.
Huh.
It's impossible for you to win.
Because it just keeps having shield every time.
Yeah, so you need multiple threats to be able to contest. Oh, this is bad.
What's my Battlegrounds MMR? I am much lower ranked than purple. I think I'm at like 9.5k, something like that. 9.2k.
Horrendous, dude.
I don't really play Battlegrounds that much.
He started with tokens, Edwin's drunk.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Those are 2 good ones.
Me with your anger.
Ooh.
Another satisfied.
Man, no pogos though.
No pogos, dude.
If we get pogos, then there would be like 3 different things we're scaling. Weren't you just talking about scaling 3 things as multiple threats?
It's hard to scale Tavern 2, and that's when you're in Tavern 1.
Well, you're about to be Tavern 2. It costs 0 to level up.
Yeah, that's about the right time to level. So the downside of leveling to 2 with what we got is you're less likely to get exactly selfless heroes. The upside is you find more death rattles and demons in general.
Mm-hmm.
But you find less of the important card, but more you end up with more stuff in general. So it's not actually a granted that you should level because selfless hero is that important.
But it's... Don't you want to level also so that your level up to 3 starts getting reduced too? Isn't that a factor?
Not particularly because you never go to 3.
You never go to 3 the whole game?
Not really.
Huh.
You can. It's fine, but it doesn't do anything. Basically.
I'm intrigued.
With Edwin in particular, maybe and with what we have, maybe triple into Floating Watcher, triple into Hydra is a reason we could eventually go to 3.
The battle is really raging out there.
My god.
Yeah. Angry Dragon is a good reason to level. Angry Dragon's actually really good with what we have.
got to be on the Sir list, right?
Yeah.
You're probably eventually selling that 5-6.
We're selling everyone else, yeah. Pretty unfortunate we've hit exactly for 0 death rattles so far after making a golden sword list.
Yeah. Dude, someone in my chat just got golden timed out. I don't even know what that is.
Golden time down.
Yeah. Someone got gifted the golden timeout.
Are you sure that's not just a permaban?
Like, that's what it is, basically. They got banned for a really long time. I had no idea that was a feature. Man, I swear, these bots get smarter and smarter every day.
Someone made the Dex bot in my channel yesterday.
A bot that just posts
It
dicks.
just repeated what viewers were saying. Like, it would, every like few minutes, it would take a line of stuff, what someone in chat was saying and just replace one of the random words with Dex.
It's kind of funny.
You're good at this. It's good to get some minions in play.
Another one.
So the thing with Ghoul is that you're actually pretty happy keeping Ghoul in your comp forever.
Especially if you don't have a selfless, right?
No, even when you have a selfless in the Ghoul back.
Okay.
So what you can know about Ghoul is like when you have a comp, and this is a comp where we don't have any divine shields, and we're not going to get any. So you're happy keeping it forever because no matter what, it is impossible for you to have more divine shields than your opponent.
Makes
Because
sense.
if you have 0, they can also have 0, but they can't have less than you.
Right.
So it's gonna be a positive.
Dude, your front garden is looking fine. Why do you know what my front garden looks like? That's fucking creepy, dude. You outside my house right now?
Yeah, he probably just took his dog there to take a poop on it.
Took a poop on my lawn. You better clean that up.
Are you the type of person that when you see someone walking a dog by your house, you're like, you better not fucking poop on my yard?
No, I've never went up and talked to anybody that I didn't know walking a dog outside my house. Sometimes I've pet the dog. I've never actually, like, you know, engaged in conversation.
You've never engaged in conversation.
Well, in
don't
that
do-
scenario.
You don't do small neighborhood small talk.
No, I'm not a small talk in the neighborhood kind of guy. I'm a gamer, man.
Keep up the pressure.
Golden Ghoul. So cool. Get that hangry dragon.
I was actually thinking we'll go for a Cave Fighter. So this will be the level to 3.
Okay.
Cave Fighter and Floating Watcher are 2 really good outcomes, so there's a reason to go to 3, but Angry Dragon would have been like if it was a turn or 2 ago. The later you wait on it, the worse speed it is in the long run, right?
Right.
But there's the thing with going to 3, it doesn't accomplish much. If you look at the cards on 3, there's nothing that we care about basically. You unlock Imgang Boss, Infested Wolf, the Beast, Shredder, Menace. This is like a low percentage of things that are like actually good purchases for us. But the fact that we're Edwin, I think, makes us want to try to get a Cave Fighter because that card's broken with Edwin.
Makes sense. But yeah, Rachel's been working on the front lawn garden area a lot. So she would be happy to hear that you guys think it looks good. She'll probably put a picture of it on Instagram after she's done working on it. I think she wanted to move a few more plants around. Eskimo J.O. just subscribed for 4 months. Welcome back to the Back Cave. Team Man, appreciate the support. Glad to have you here.
I just put a picture up on our story.
Oh,
If anyone is
that's
interested.
why. That's why.
For what?
A bunch of people were like, dude, we're looking at your front lawn. It looks great.
Oh yeah, but I put some up on our story. Yeah.
It's coming together. It's
With my
coming
new
together.
hanging basket.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it is on Instagram.
It is.
But chat wasn't just being weirdos.
No, they weren't just being weird. They were complimenting you on it.
Oh, sweet. It's this one.
Oh, okay. That's just the front tree little thing. A lot of the flowers haven't come in yet.
I know. Well, they're growing though.
I don't know if
I don't
anybody
think
can even
they're gonna be
see.
able to
It's
see.
going to be so
Well,
small.
To check it out, they have to, follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
No, it looks kind of facetious because it's like our neighbor's yard and then just like our tree. And their yard looks really good right now.
I mean, you can't see their yard either. The bushes are blocking it.
Okay. But yeah, I do spend a long time on that landscaping.
And it looks good.
I heard you say my name and I was like, what?
Yeah.
No one tell her what he was actually saying, guys. Should be very, very quiet.
Wait, what was I actually saying?
Oh, I know she can hear me most of the times. I'm just trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah, she can hear you. I don't know why. Like, I listen to my headphones at a normal volume, but it turns out people can hear my headphones from outside the room. So
Yeah.
Yeah, as it turns out, you're fucking deaf.
yeah. Apparently, I'm deaf. I'm gonna need a hearing aids pretty soon.
And progressively, as you get older, as you lose more and more of your hearing, it gets louder and louder.
Yeah. I'm not even old, dude. By the time I'm 30, I'm gonna need a hearing aid. God damn. Aaron is 2. Just subscribed for 8 months. Welcome back to the Buck Cave. Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. Who wins GM this season? I don't know who wins, but I finished place number 2, and Zalay finished number 1 in our groups for the group play stage.
Oh, nice.
But now we're on to, there's more stages and phases. Then there was the play-in stage, which I played today in, and I may won or lost. I don't want to tell you. They have a VOD coming up. It's pre-recorded. You can check it out at playhearthstone.com/esports/standings to see who won the playoffs
That's a catchy
/play-in.
website, dude. That's a catchy name for a website.
Yeah, for the
Nice work out there.
it's the finals and relegation stage, and it tells you who won or lost on that. So I can link that actually, because I don't want to spoil it to people who want to actually watch the video. And then theoretically, if I did win that, I would be playing in playoffs now. First you go in, then you get off. It's a good system we have here.
I'm excited for my relegation match Sunday, dude.
Did you bring something, some weird decks or something?
Nah, I just submitted the same 120.
I mean, you'll probably win, right? You feeling
maybe.
favored?
I once served a drink to a deaf.
ETC is in the round before me, so and ETC. I don't know who I'm playing, but ETC brought brought Druid and Warlock, and both those decks are crap. So
Dude, I brought Druid.
Druid's crap.
Druid's good. Well, my opponent brought Priest and Warlock, so Druid's favored versus both Priest and Warlock.
Yeah.
I think Druid's strong. Druid's got like 5 different ways you can build it too.
Yeah, I mean,
And by strong, I mean I think Druid is the best 4th deck.
yeah,
That's what I mean by strong.
I think Hunter is.
Hunter is my 3rd deck. I think Warlock doesn't make the top 4. I think Warlock's a bait.
Rogue's the 3rd deck.
There's no way Rogue's... Well, maybe Rogue's... Hunter's the 3rd deck, dude. Hunter's insane. My stats on ladder with Hunter this season is 16-0.
Have you made a decision yet?
Yeah, you make some decisions. Hunter's good. You just have to play... You don't want to play the build with the secrets. The build with the secrets is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Hunter, you have to mulligan away 1-drops in a lot of matchups where I think people are keeping 1-drops incorrectly. Knowing the timing on when to use your trackings, people mess up a lot. Knowing the timing on when to use the discover a beast and give it +2/+2, you can mess up really easily. The Zephyr's timing is very easy to mess up and can be game deciding. I don't know.
I think a pretty common mistake I've seen out of
Playing the 2/3 poison
Hunter
at the
players.
wrong time can be game losing.
a lot of Hunter players like keep tracking, and I'm like, oof. No,
You never keep tracking. Yeah, that's horrible.
or anything that costs 3.
And then in like half the
Yeah,
matchups,
well,
you
for
can't
sure,
keep a
yeah.
1-drop because like a 1-mana 2/2 going second isn't going to do anything. Right? Whenever you're going second, the 1-drops are pretty bad in most matchups. Usually you're going to mulligan them away and try and go coin 2 into 2. And people
The
just keep
highlighter
them.
matchups. You're so inclined to mulligan all of your cards that are highlighter cards.
Yeah. And then if you have some decent early options, you can get away with playing a game plan where you keep Dragon Queen Alexstrasza and play to that and stuff like that. I think there's deceptively a lot of decisions in Highlander Hunter.
Uh-huh.
I think previous iterations of Highlander Hunter had almost no decisions, but the landscape has changed. There's a lot of cards, I think, that are
Yeah, it's like
decision-y
you're
based now.
It's like your yard, right?
It's like what?
It's like your yard. In terms of the landscape, it's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Highlander Hunter. I legit think it's my favorite deck right now.
Oof. Jim Jam, thanks for the 1 year. Wait. Here's a year of giving you $5. What a year it's been. What a year it's been, friend. Here's to many more of that.
Good at this.
I don't think we want to Houndmaster the Hydra.
It sounds wise. You can have master the other things though, like that 2018. I don't know.
Or, I guess. That was fun.
I mean, we're Edwin. We just buy stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's stuff. We're Edwin with a Hydra, so we really buy stuff.
Seems good.
The best part of playing like this strategy of Edwin is like it's like there's literally no decision making. This is you see something remotely purchasable, you buy it. You know, it's like there's not like, ooh, should I do this or this? There's no critical thinking. If
Yeah, there's no
it makes your
transitioning.
guy slightly bigger, oh yeah, we buy it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't make your guy slightly bigger, you probably don't buy it.
Hearthstone has done a really good job of not having too many strategies like this, the hyper roll strategies. TFT and other auto battlers have tons of hyper roll strategies that usually take over the meta. But Hearthstone's really
What's
done
a
a job
hyper-roll strategy.
staying low level and rolling for specific units.
Oh,
Rolling many times rather than preferring leveling up.
I mean, we don't roll. We just
I mean-
buy everything.
Well, yeah, same thing. Staying low level, essentially.
We lost? Shit. Shit, dude. Caligos is good.
Yeah, TFT is basically all hyper roll comps since like they haven't fixed hyper roll Poppy yet.
Going out there.
There's like hyper roll Poppy and hyper roll. What's the chick with the feathers called? Bird feathers girl Zaya. Hyper roll Zaya, hyper roll Poppy comps, and that was like everything. I don't know. I got so bored of that auto battler so fast.
I was 60% to win the last fight puzzle. I was only 30% to take damage. Fucking pissed off, dude.
Now there's hyper roll voids too. Holy smokes! Ocean Mage. Ocean Mage meta was cool. I actually dug that. I don't know. You got to go to level 7.
Death rattles go left to right. So it goes left to right. So this goes up and this goes up. It doesn't actually matter.
Doesn't matter now.
Right. It's either the first end or the second end of it get.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. We got scam last fight. That's bad, man. Should be favored. It's got Deflectobot, Cave Fighter though. So all of those are like good cards if Edwin. But the ghoul should be insane against him is the good news. Not ever finding selfless heroes this game was a little rough.
That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. This guy is pretty dead.
Yeah, so he had a bunch of divine shields and then a ghoul, so we won.
And you do a whole 9 damage points.
Boom! Slowly but surely. So turn 13 is actually generally when the games tend to end. This is like generally when games end. And here we are
On Tavern Tier 4.
yeah. Slowly but surely. Slugging away.
A good tactical choice.
6 beasts. Oh. Sounds like Hydra at first to me, man.
Seems good.
Against beasts, yeah, they tend to have cleaves and they don't have the vine shields. So you want to position your guys out of the cleave, and generally because they don't have the vine shields, you can just go base small. And Hydra first tends to be good because they tend to have a Goldrun of a Hydra next to it themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I dig the positioning.
Especially with 6-piece, that tends to be exactly 6-piece and a Baron, meaning they have the Goldrun. But it might be dead. Depends.
We got top 4 anyways. You're gaining points, right?
Probably. My MMR is a little low right now. When I
You'd
was,
like 1?
Like when you're around 13k, and like depending on who's in your lobby, will sometimes and then sometimes not get points.
I see.
We want Selfless to die with the goal if it is to get cleaved. That's a 31-31.
That's pretty big.
Damn. Luck.
And it spawns 15-15s?
Yeah, that 50-50 to get a free 15-15 was pretty good for him. Oof. Bad Hydra. Can't lose though. And we're coming in with quite a bit of damage here. Zach, that's more than 4. Wowee!
You're just a killer with these damage numbers, dude.
1 macro orf.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. That one might make all the difference.
Alright, 7 dragons. It's quite a few of them.
Yeah. It is a lot of them. There's no special effects on dragons, really, so...
Besides that, Caligos makes them big.
Right. So they're just big vanilla idiots.
Right, but the thing is, the last time we faced him 3 turns ago, he was already at 20. Meaning my Hydra's actually too small currently.
Okay. So you want to let the Hydra hit some things after they're injured? Try and one-shot something with the 58 first?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like my front team here should be bigger than his guys for the time being.
Makes sense.
But nice. Oh no, that's at 1? I demand a refund.
So close. If that thing didn't live at 1, you got second.
Oh.
It's still third. And we got to see the stay low level strategy. I haven't actually seen that yet because I haven't watched too much Battlegrounds this patch.
So we were 88.4% to win that fight.
Oof. That's a low roll. I thought you were screwed, but demolish this guy.
Yeah, I mean we have shady tempo right now. So the way to describe it. With shady tempo that doesn't really go anywhere. So we are kind of screwed.
Not as screwed as he is.